So last video we went over Trey Lance, the 3rd overall pick. This video we'll do Zach Wilson, the 2nd overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. I watched that game live, of course, as a Giants fan. I watched the entire thing, and Zach Wilson did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was asked to do. Looked solid. Nothing was too flashy, too impressive, but he did the job. Only had 9 passing attempts, but he looked pretty good. We'll go over each throw he had, and we'll have a reaction to it and look at some of the film and all that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get into it. So here's the first play. It's a completion to Corey Davis. I guess technically his first catch as a Jet, and I like the play design here by Mike LaFleur. And I think Zach Wilson's going to be a very good fit for this system. I've said it before he was even drafted. I'm sure other people said it as well. But this is a great scheme for a guy like Zach Wilson. He can make these type of throws on the run very easily. And the play design gets the Giants defense for sure. You have all these linebackers drifting to the left. You have the weak side defensive end or outside linebacker also drifting and kind of keeping his eyes on the quarterback. And then here's Corey Davis just running a simple zig route type thing over here. Just catches it, gets about 7 yards after the catch and does the rest. So that was a simple play, but a nice 8-yard gain right there for the Jets on Zach Wilson's first, I guess you can call it, official pass attempt in the NFL. So here was Wilson's second throw. You know, the timing was off here, I will say, but Wilson does look comfortable. He knows where to go with the ball, and I'm sure Corey Davis anticipated getting open faster, but there was some pretty, handsy defense right here. I'm sure he expected him out of his break a bit sooner. Wilson kind of let it go a bit too early. So it is what it is. Not the worst thing in the world, but there was a free rusher here. I don't know if Wilson was aware of that. There was 5 rushers and 5 offensive linemen, so I'm not sure how exactly he was a free rusher, but I guess it's a timing thing, chemistry thing. They will get that sorted out. But definitely, Corey Davis is definitely going to be a very heavily targeted receiver in this offense based on what we saw this game. So take notes for fantasy football and things like that, because they definitely look to get Corey Davis very involved with the first team here. So Wilson is faced with his first 3rd and medium situation right here. It's man coverage for the Giants. I think the Giants sent 4 guys, 5 blockers. I think Ty Johnson checked and released here a bit, but it was a good throw. Very nice spiral. Got it to Corey Davis. Once again, another Corey Davis target right there on Rodarius Williams, the corner for the Giants. And we'll take a look at Zach Wilson. Well, they don't show him there, but they show Corey Davis on the out route. Nice catch. I think this angle right here shows it. Zach Wilson just looked very comfortable. I will say, I was pretty impressed with how comfortable and how easy this was looking for him. I know everything wasn't perfect, but that was a pretty nice throw. Tight spiral. He knows where to go with the ball once again. The chemistry looked a lot better right there. Right when he turns his head, the ball is there. So I would say a good job right there by Zach Wilson on his first 3rd down opportunity. And, I've been impressed. I will say, it was very easy pitch and catch type stuff. As I said in the opener, he didn't go above and beyond and do anything crazy, but he was running the offense, and you can tell he's definitely picking things up very quickly. So I would be encouraged as a Jets fan. This time we get a 3rd and 4 from the Jets offense, this time inside the red zone. So this play is something you would run around the goal line, basically. I think Jamison Crowder was supposed to set a pick here. It didn't really come to fruition. I could be wrong, but that's kind of the way it looked. It looked like a typical goal line play where he picks what was supposed to be Isaac Yiadom right here. Now Green Bay Packer Isaac Yiadom, by the way. But it looked like he was supposed to set a pick on him maybe and kind of rub him, but, there was no contact right there, so that didn't happen. And I guess the timing was a bit off there, and, there was, once again, a little handsy on defense, and Corey Davis just was not ready for a hot pass like that. But not the worst thing in the world right there. We'll take a look from this angle, see if we see anything in slow motion real quick. Wilson puts a decent ball. It was going to be in stride, but yeah, Corey Davis was just not expecting that ball, I believe. He could have went on top of the screen. I believe this is Keelan Cole. I think I saw 88 up there. That was a possible one-on-one because the Giants did have one high safety up here, but he was more towards the middle of the field, so Wilson could have looked off to his right and then came back up top and give Keelan Cole the one-on-one. He had Ty Johnson on a swing here possibly, but he had to make a guy miss here. So, there were a couple options here, but he wanted to go to Corey Davis once again. Just did not come to fruition right there. But yeah, it wasn't a bad play design. I just feel like, once they get more reps with this type of stuff, these plays will happen. And as I said, this is something they'll probably run on the goal line sometime in the future. So hopefully the Jets, for their sake, make this happen next time and complete this pass. So here was a 1st and 10. It's going to be a 5-step drop for Wilson. He's going to look for Tyler Kroft. Now, Tay Crowder, the linebacker for the Giants, was unblocked here, and he kind of had to get rid of it quickly. Now, Tyler Kroft gets hit by Azeez Ojulari, the Giants' 2nd-round rookie, knocks him off balance, so he's lucky this wasn't intercepted. Obviously Tyler Kroft had to stay on his feet. Did throw it out of bounds. I shouldn't say he's lucky it wasn't intercepted, but still, it definitely did not go the way he wanted it to. If Tyler Kroft stayed on his feet, could have been like a 5-yard gain or so, but he did get knocked down. after chipping Ojulari there, so that was unfortunate. Can't really blame the quarterback for that one. Here was a 3rd and 9, so this is the first like 3rd and long situation, I would call it. The Giants are man defense here. You got 3 receivers up top and the tight end. You got 1 guy on the bottom. So let's see what happens here. I think this is the Keelan Cole curl play, if I remember. Yes, it is. All right, so the Giants were in man there. They pick on Rodarius Williams once again, and I'm a fan of Keelan Cole. I was a fan of that pickup by the Jets. Kind of runs like a deep curl, and you know there's a nice ball placement right there by Zach Wilson, and just right out of his break right there. That's when Wilson releases it, and it was a really great throw right in his chest. So I did like what I saw a lot from Wilson. I know you're playing against a lot of second-string guys. There's no James Bradbury. There's no Adoree Jackson for the Giants. But still, this was good to see. Definitely a positive for the Jets here for Zach Wilson's first performance. Here was a 2nd and 9 from Wilson and an empty set, and the Giants were in zone here, I believe. And the receiver on top, I don't know who it is, honestly. I don't know who 17 is on the Jets, but just runs like a little... You know, you can call it a slant, not a slant, but like more of just like an in route, kind of just sits down right here between the corner and the linebacker, catches it, turns up for a little bit, and, you know, gets 3 or 4 yards after the catch, gets the first down. So just simple stuff right there, but, you know, pretty good decision there to go with the ball there. I mean, he could have went to like Crowder, obviously, but, you know, this is good enough. This will get you the first down more times than not. So simple pitch and catch right there. Let the receiver do the work. Now we have a 1st and 10. No, maybe not a 1st and 10. This was a 2nd and 9 as well. Run like a bootleg here for Jamison Crowder. Kind of a similar play to the first one, honestly. It's not exactly the same, but we saw the Corey Davis route. This time it's Jamison Crowder. And I like the ball placement here by Zach Wilson. This may go unnoticed, but Zach Wilson places this ball more towards the inside. Now, if you place it to the outside, sometimes you're leading your receiver just to go out of bounds. He puts it more on the middle of his chest, more towards the right shoulder. It gives Jamison Crowder more of a chance to get yards after the catch here. So it was good ball placement by Zach Wilson. Only picked up a couple extra yards, but every yard counts basically. So we will take that. So not bad right there. I mean, that was a pretty good throw. And once again, Zach Wilson throwing on the run is very good at it. That's one of the reasons I was definitely infatuated with him coming out of the draft. He was my 2nd favorite quarterback this year, or coming out this year. So throwing on the run was definitely one of those things I liked about Zach Wilson. Puts a lot of zip on the ball. This didn't show everything, of course. It was more of a simple throw, but definitely a nice showing right there for Zach Wilson. So here's the final play we'll go over here. It's a 3rd and 14. The Giants only send 4. They drop 7. I think there's 2 other safeties that we can't see on the screen here, but everyone here drops back in coverage. They go for Tyler Kroft here, and it was a pretty good decision. Just take what they give you, see what you get here. They almost got it, honestly. It was a 3rd and 14. They got it down to like a 4th and 1.5. Like, they got that one pretty close, so maybe in the regular season you go for it. I forget if they went for it, honestly. I was watching this game and I forget. But, you know, some coaches would go for this on a very, you know, 4th and 1, 4th and 1.5, basically. But Zach Wilson made a pretty good decision there. There was a lot of pressure here in the pocket. We didn't see Wilson, you know, faced against much pressure in this game. This was the first time. Has a guy in his face right here, takes the hit and still makes a nice throw, so you have to like what you saw right there. So overall, you know, from what I saw from Wilson in this game, he looked more comfortable than I expected. He was very, very accurate. That's like the number one thing that really popped out to me. He had a couple of like miscommunication and chemistry type things with Corey Davis, and I think he had one other not so good pass in there, but that was the one where Tyler Kroft fell. But other than that, it seemed like he's been in this offense for a while. That's the way he's playing, at least, and the throws are very accurate. He looks very comfortable out there. So as a Jets fan, I would be excited for Zach Wilson. Do I expect the Jets to be phenomenal this year? Not really, but they should definitely improve on their 2 or 3 win season last year. As I've said in the past, I like the way the Jets are building their team. I think in like 1 or 2 years, this team's going to be pretty, I don't want to say legit, but like they're building this thing the right way. So far, I like what I've seen from the Jets. Joe Douglas, Robert Saleh. So things are looking good for the Jets right now. And as I've said before, I've been on record saying this, if Zach Wilson stays healthy, I think they have their guy. I know Zach Wilson has more of a smaller frame, so of course injury is kind of like, injuries are a concern. I think he was injured 1 year, his sophomore year. I'm pretty sure I saw that. So there is concern for injury with a guy his size. But if he's healthy, I love the talent of Zach Wilson, and I think he will be their franchise quarterback as long as he stays on the field consistently. So that'll do it. As I said, I want to get to Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones. I may just wait till the next time they play because those games happened 4 or 5 days ago at this point. So I might wait till the second week of preseason. Is it second or third? Well, I guess second. But yeah, I'll wait till then to do those videos. So stay tuned for those. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys next time.